broadcast. Yeah, from Kuala Lumpur. Let me bring back. Okay, so that's nice. Yes, this would be my second day on Twitch. Yeah, second consecutive day. Yeah, so welcome. It's just chatting. Today the weather was just nice. I would say it's cloudy, around 30 Celsius at Kuala Lumpur. Maybe in the night we may have rain. Just now I could hear fireworks. So it's the celebration continues for Chinese New Year. So let me pull the music. Okay. Uh, I could see the music files. Well, I don't know. Okay, now you could see. So this music is composed by Swift Beats. Okay. Just reducing the volume to adjust. Yeah. So hopefully my audio is higher than the music. Still exploring. Excuse me. Composed by Swift Beat. To change the color of Let's push this. Yeah, so I was trying to explore how I could actually, what you call, invite people to join my broadcast. So yeah, so I'm using Prism to manage all this graphics, background music. Yeah, sorry, I just need to adjust something. Yeah, so those who will be watching the recorded session, do comment, leave your comment, and I would actually read that later on. So I'm new to Twitch, just exploring Prism. Let's try. I'm creating another scene. Yeah, I'm just creating another scene for my in the Prism Studio. Let me on the Twitch on my mobile device to make sure follow the chat. Okay. Um, Sorry, I am creating a scene where I would be. Just want to make sure that I can present. Monitor capture full. Okay. Right. One, other, oh, so, hello, Richard. Welcome, welcome. That's great. Sure, sure. Hope I'm just exploring Prism. Excuse me. It's actually I was doing some dusting, so I forget to wear my mask. So sometime I got this allergy from the dust. Yeah. So what I'm doing, I am creating another scene, and so let me push what I'm doing exactly. Hopefully, you could see a lot of screens at the back, right? So this what Randy was asking. Welcome, welcome, Fireman Rich or Richard. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm exploring Prism. So maybe now you could see at the background is Prism Studio. So on the left side, that's where I can edit my scenes, and on here, this is where you could see the live screen here on top, and at the bottom you could see beside, sorry, here the monitors, audio monitor, and all that, and left side here you could see all the different scenes. With one click, I could switch the scenes. So that's really a cool feature in Prism. So I'm looking at chat on my phone, We have a chat here, but if I let me show you, we on the right extreme right side, you could see underneath my picture, profile picture, I can hide studio mode. So now this one is the live shows, right? Next to it, but I do prefer because sometimes I need to play around, adjust placement of my. Let me do this thing, and yeah, for example, here you see. So I can adjust immediately on the left side. Yeah, it's almost, I would say, similar, but somehow I have tried OBS about, I would say, a few months ago, but bit not that easy to, or simple, I would say, bit more technical, I would say, OBS. But this one, it took me just yesterday less than 5 minutes, and I was live. Boom. So now I'm exploring more, and this what actually Randy was asking me how we could do that, right? So I'm exploring here. There is a feature in Twitch itself in the studio, yeah. So you could let me move myself down. Yeah. So on the left side, I would doing that, and right side when I push this arrow, so it will push to the live. So yeah, I was telling the chat here. So if I click that, I have a chat here, but it's actually covering part of my studio, So that's why I would. I wish I normally I have a second monitor so I can drag and drop there all the chat and everything. The studio will be on its own. Yeah. So to avoid that, what I'm doing, I'm using my smartphone, and chat is so I'm following the chat on to my phone. So that's cool. So just adjusting my table a bit. Yeah. So what I wanted to show, now you could already see, right? I can show the screen. Now you may be seeing Twitch itself, right? Yeah, I think let me show you the differences. I do have Twitch Studio, no? I have tried, and let me open and see if you could see. I'm opening a Twitch Studio. In one of the broadcasts, people actually like this photo and asking me where I have taken that. This is actually from Microsoft. Okay, desktop. Yeah, so this is still beta. Maybe you could see now. Twitch Studio beta version 0.97.6. So looking at Twitch Studio, the chat is nicely placed, I would say. And yeah, so here also you have seen on the left side. Can I confirm? Wow, thanks for the feedback. Can I confirm you're seeing a Twitch Studio now? Yeah, so slightly different, but I would prefer Prism have more features. So I yet to you know edit. I mean, I was trying like going main, and they have this, then be right back, chatting, blog page, then scene and things like that. But yeah, so it's beta, so maybe they will be adding on more features. So yeah, so that's what. Um, Let me show you again our Prism right studio. Like for example, here they have sources. So if I click, this is one of the scene, active scene, and I can click, or this is another scene, right? So now I can change anything, like for example, background template, right click and think advanced, no. the properties. Yeah. So if you notice here, they have a lot of these backgrounds built-in filters, right? So I can change, click OK, and you see it's moving now. So I can adjust that again. Properties. I think somewhere I have seen I could, yeah, motion off. See, so I don't want to distract more. And here they have Prism, then we have free, and I'm why I'm not sure what is that, and the recent. So you have a lot of library, See my comments on the Twitch Studio. Just on looks, I'm liking the Prism, yeah. And I yet to explore the mobile app, and that also I heard, I was reading somewhere. So if you notice here, I'm adjusting. So this I need to change the color because now background is changed. Or this is how I can change the text. Or I can actually drag it bit down. Yeah, somewhere here. Just want to give credit to Swiftbeat. I really appreciate he allowed me. He shared with me actually few music tracks, and he will be happy to compose music for anybody who would like to. Just Google Swiftbeat 786 on YouTube, and you will get it. Okay, so now I have just moved down the credit and this question mark. Yeah, so I can change. So once I'm done, I could push this, and now you see, maybe now you are hearing the background music also because I have pushed the scene. Yeah, thanks for the chat. That's nice. Yeah. So I'm enjoying it, and how I add the music. So I need to actually show it to you my third scene, and I can click presentation. So once I click that live, no more music, right? So what I did, I actually click on the extreme right in the Prism Studio. They have music playlist, right? And they have a lot of graphy, Giphy stickers where you you know, could pick something, and it plays. The other day I picked actually coffee or chocolate cup. You could not see that here. Oops. Yeah, there are a lot of things, pizza and things like that. So I can put it all that onto my scene, right? And what I wanted to show, if you really want a background music here, I can actually click on playlist. This is my second because the first one is scene 2. I'm okay with it, and add songs, just say music information on the screen. So I don't want to show that because I will be presenting the scene, my desktop screen. So click OK, and wow, I need to actually click and add. Sorry, I need to add. Seems like, oh, still okay, okay. Add music, add local file. Yeah, emojis part. Yes, you're right. Thanks. That that feedback on the chat is motivating me and improving, my broadcast. And I really cannot live without that channel to be always in front of me as pet. So let me get. Wow, yes, the other day I got. Let me see. Yeah, so I have that. So I can pick, add in, add other music. Yeah, open. So I can add actually, yeah, all three streams composed by Swiftbeat and can play. Let's see. Sometime, yeah, maybe you could hear sound. Can anyone confirm? Yeah, thanks, Richard. So this is how I can add in the playlist, and it is playing. And if you notice here, I got. If I scroll down, why it's not playing? Can I confirm? Could you hear the music at the background? Not hearing music right now. Okay, so I have to figure out why. So let's go properties. Okay, this is there. Three songs. Let me check. Quite strange. This is playing here, but it is not showing. In my other scene, I could see in audio mixer. Now let me try properties. Let's see advanced. Sorry guys, just hold on. Oh yes, yes. Thanks, Richard. Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for this shock of the sound. Richard, thumbs up. You are great. You have actually saved me. I always forget. That's actually what we need to remind. On the left side is the editing mode where you play, but make sure don't forget to push. Maybe you could see the arrow in the middle of these two screens. So you need to push that. Once you click that arrow, all the changes will be there. Yeah, just confirm sound is okay for the music. I could adjust. So if you notice here in audio mixture at the bottom, I could scroll up and down. I can manage my audio, make sure my your audio is always higher volume than background. So I have adjusted that. Yeah, so hopefully now you could view everything and could see. So this small arrow is very important. Don't forget. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm happy actually. I should give you a reward. Fireman. You have picked and troubleshoot nicely. Really appreciate. So that's the whole idea of collaborative sharing and learning together. Yeah. So this is how it will show everything. Like maybe now you could see nice walkthrough. Yeah. See. So there is no background music playing still, right? If music uh, is fast, I can adjust even the speed. Oh, so you want me to let me increase the volume? How is the now? How is the volume now of music? Hope is now okay. That's great. Perfect. So now I know I need to actually make it minus 29 decibel. So all these readings are very important. It's like uh, checklist. You need to put check all this before going live. So the whole of this broadcast is about learning and sharing. So that's what very important things to manage all this. Okay, perfect. Do appreciate feedback. Thanks. So let me share with you my blog. So this is so I do write, yeah, do write blog, but not that regular. So you could see my last post was in December. Yeah, but you could see I have a feed in. I'm using a WordPress. It's a free version. Yeah. To me, I feel the music is slightly fast. If it's okay for Richard, I'm okay. But I saw somewhere we could adjust. Yeah. So this is what whole 1 year review. What I was doing. Yeah. So this is what our I could adjust. Thanks, Richard. Let me put in a chat so you could always go and visit. I need to go to. I have linked my YouTube channel with my Twitch profile, so you could always go and visit. So what I'm doing now, I'm opening up a chat and I'm going to paste my blog link here. Yeah. So I change immediately the scene from with just one click. Yeah. Yes, that would be great. I will follow on YouTube also. Yeah, that will be really. I really appreciate because on YouTube, I just let you know everybody those who are watching in Twitch. You there is a export feature. So yesterday, what I did, I exported my broadcast to YouTube. So with less than few seconds, I would say 10 seconds of setting, you could click export to your YouTube channel. But you make sure you have to link up your YouTube channel with Twitch. So that's another way to actually grow your audience of your content by posting them onto different platforms. And I have noticed that if you look at in currently in the studio, it's 1080p pixel. So that's very high definition video, of the broadcast. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yeah. On Habs Studio is actually broadcasting live, right? So on Twitch, after you finish your broadcast on Twitch, you could click export manually. You have to do that. Is there any other way of doing automatically? I'm not sure. So maybe tech gurus can actually comment, those who will be watching. Yeah. So I'm thinking of, as Randy was saying yesterday, that we need to uplift our social presence and get more subscribers and viewers, So that's cool. So I'm not sure if Randy is online. Yeah, we let me check on Discord. I have messaged him. Yeah. Okay. I'm checking with Randy if he's around. Sorry, Richard, what? I have DI. What is that DI? Apps broadcast testing feature, and it works. I could not get you the D/I or D/L. What is that? Because, sorry, D/L equals S download. Sorry, Richard, my ignorance. What exactly you mean? D/I equals download, broadcasting testing feature, and it works. Yeah. If you're saying like you can download the raw file of your broadcast, that's what you mean. Yes, even in Twitch also they allow you. You can go to your stream manager and manage your videos. You could download raw videos. So that's how actually I'm backing up my broadcast on external, I would say, hard disk. Sometimes certain broadcasts you need to have backup. Yeah, so you can always download. I'm Oh, download, yeah, so no worries. I used to use shorthands while doing chat, so it's been a while that we I yeah. So thanks for introducing the new term, D/L, download. Yeah, so we could download always. Yeah, that's what we could always do. So let me change the scene and bring back the music and properties. See, so this is this is the feature I really like. In Prism you have all the filters. Noise gate, noise compression limiter. Some of these are beyond. I don't know what exactly those means. Maybe I need to bring in Swiftbeat here, and he could actually adjust that all. Because somewhere yesterday, wow, you could sharp all that. Yeah. So yesterday I was trying somewhere and we could adjust the speed, and that was, let me try. to show you. When I did that, click here, music playlist. So add source in a scene and music playlist, or I actually did a video or music. Yeah. So let's try that. Yeah. So you notice here we have a speed here. Yeah. So you see here I can click loop. Show the close file. So I can go back and bring one of the music. Yeah. So just now I'm not sure which one music it played. So I added in, and but problem here I could not control the volume. That was the issue. So I could adjust the speed, but volume was I could not see. Yeah. So let me. Yeah. So I'm almost done with the exploring Prism and doing a Twitch broadcast. So that's how we plan that every day we'll come online, do some streaming, pick up something new. So today I learned to create another scene, manage the audio. I'm just summarizing and importance of this arrow in the middle. So you have to be careful. Don't forget to click this. Okay, so if you want that, let me try. I can insert properties, but there is no audio. So I can reduce. You see here, I click OK. So I'm not sure. Is it? This is not showing in the. So let me playlist hide, and let's push again. So I have, you see, everything you can hide. Thanks for the feedback. Looking at your chat message just now, I tried uh, adding a video and I already push it. I'm not sure whether you could hear. It's a music. Scale. No. There are a lot of things which need to explore more. Because, oh, I haven't, don't tell me, I haven't selected a file. Wow, sorry, my mistake. Let me, okay. Now, the speed will be very slow. Let me make it 80% and see. So there will be very high volume. Let me push. Oh, yeah, because they say audio here. Oh, I can adjust. Wow. Just now was 39, you were saying, right? Around that. Oh, that's great, Richard. Uh, Again, I should salute you. You have, I really impressed with you today. Great. Because the other day I was trying and I could not find the volume and I just didn't take a risk to add even. So how is the volume now? The music volume, is it better, hearable? And my volume is of course louder, right? Here. So we have to add the music or video and manage that volume. Okay, that's great. So, as a reward, Richard and all those who are viewing my broadcast, let me show you one of the video as e-reward. Let me add another video. There is okay video, and this I would say tractor. So about 6 years ago, I would say around 6 years ago, at more Monday. At my farmhouse, we had. Let me show you the video. No need to explain, right? Speed is okay. Loop, browse, and let's see. Insert, open. Okay, and let's push that. I have to reduce. There are so many music. Can you hear? This is me and my brother and my niece. She was actually. Oh wow, yeah. So that was my first time I used this tractor on my farmhouse, and we were actually. I drove that. It was really tough and hard. I thought it's like a car driving. So this is how in Punjab, where oh yes, so I have reduced a bit the volume, and you could see while we are doing this, a lot of birds will come and they pick the worm from the soil. Yeah, so my father and my grandfather, I would say, was the one who actually take, took care of this land and make it, it was a barren land, and then he really took care of it and make sure. I'm not sure whether you could see only video or you could see me also there. Oh, um, I would say we just cut wheat, and if you could see now, I don't know whether I could pause. Just where the tractor is behind, there is a small hill. So this hill is actually the dry part of the wheat crop. So where we get the grain and the rest we crush it to feed. Yeah, just video right now. Oh, okay. So we have actually cut the wheat, and now most probably will be either cotton or sugarcane. So these are the three main crops. Or sometimes we just plant, um, I would say some plants for animals to feed. Like sometime corn, maize, and few other plants. Yeah, so this would be a 1/4 of 1 acre, 1 hectare of the land which I am actually doing. And you notice it was tough, although it's a power steering, but still it was not that easy, my shoulder. And you notice I have that style at that time, like putting armrests, like driving a car, but it was difficult, sometimes. And my brother, luckily, sometimes have to hold the steering, and there is 15 acres out past my backyard that corn for dairy cows. Yeah, yeah. So we have total land here about, I would say, around 20 acres, hectares or acres, we say in Urdu. Yeah. No, I used to drive, American cars and power steerings, in Saudi. So we always put that armrest. But it was risky, That's why sometimes my brother will handle this tractor. Yeah. So I make it loop, so it's going looping. So let me hide this. So hope you enjoyed it. And this land was actually uh, make it, salute to my late grandfather, and he really took care of this land. And still we have that land, piece of land. And but we we give to contractors, so they are now, growing all this. Yeah. So that's the reward, Richard, for you in troubleshooting my session today. And let me hide this and push back. Quite surprisingly, I don't know why the video only comes in. Oh, now I know why. Because you see, let me move myself. Sorry, just hold on. Let me tell you why it is video only. So I have moved myself up and I have hidden the music, right? And I have hidden also the video. So if you look at video, the order of the source is on top of everything. So if you notice now, my camera input is on top of screen sharing. See here, the yellow highlighted is my camera capture, and then at the bottom we have monitor full. Now you could see in the blue on the left side. So you need to make sure the order and balance it. So if I want to show just now the video, I need to first of all resize it. Let me do that. Okay, and adjust it, and hopefully now I could, yeah. So now it will work. Yeah, that's something new I learned. Yeah, that's important thing to manage. So now you would see myself on top and video is playing down, right? Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, sometimes people will think that their input is not working and it's actually hidden behind the layer. So you always have to manage this order. Yeah. So that's great. Thanks everybody, those who just joined my broadcast, and thanks to Richard. It was really great. Let me, yeah, bring back. I want to hide. You could hear now the music. Am I right? Let me push. I again forget the arrow, right? Yeah. So I have actually. So that's the beauty. Like while you're doing live streaming, on the left side you could manage set the scene, and I would highly recommend. Yeah. Thanks for the feedback. And I really appreciate everybody, especially Richard. Hope you enjoyed my broadcast. And as a gift, I showed you my another skill. I can actually drive tractor, and it was a challenging task because the gear also, it is not like auto gear. Sometimes you have to change the gear low and high, and quite surprisingly, I was not aware of that. The braking system, you can. There are two pedals, so you can brake one side of the tire, the big tire at the back, and you could maneuver there. So that's something new I learned. So I was thinking it's easy to drive tractors, but hopefully now this is actually a few years back, and the tractor we bought was old. Now they may have some nice, features in the latest tractors. Yeah. So that video credit goes to Richard for, and let me bring back my different scene. Yeah, and I don't know why you could see my audio video. Yeah, so now you see what I did. I put actually a thank you notice from the same, and I'm going to push that. Everybody stay safe wherever you are, and thank you for joining my broadcast. I was live from Kuala Lumpur. Thanks, Richard, and everybody who viewed. See you in my next broadcast.